Okay. Had to restart that because I said something wrong in the video, so it's, you know, and I didn't feel comfortable posting it on the internet, so I just deleted it. So that truck that was sitting in front of my house is now gone when I got home from eating lunch, or got back with lunch. You know, I was talking about that in that video I just deleted too, but I said something that I just didn't feel comfortable putting it in the video, so I'm gonna restart the whole story. So I thought about, you know, if we had any yellow envelopes from getting parking tickets in the past, you know, whether it's from the camper or one of our vehicles or whatever. You know, and I'd put a note in it, you know, saying, don't need a fucking beauty light because you're not that good looking. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to start anything. It's just stating the obvious. You know, I would put in the note, you know, make it look like a parking ticket. I just said, please stop parking in front of my house. You're no longer allowed to park in front of my house. Stop being lazy. Go park in front of your friend's house. You will be getting charged $1,000 an hour. $1,000 an hour for, you know, for every hour that your vehicle sits in front of my house. And I'm going to explain why I'm charging that much. I'm going to tell them, you know, I'm going to lie about it. I'm going to tell them. In the note, obviously. I have too many fucking parking violations docked on my address. And now I'm starting to get fined for everyone that gets a ticket that's parked in front of my house. You know, I get fined for it. You know, I'm going to tell them that. And I'm trying to pay these fines off because they keep adding up because of people like you. And I'm going to sign it sincerely, the owner of insert address here, Preble Avenue. You know, I'd sign it as the owner of that address. So it's going to be $1,000 an hour, and it's going to double every hour. So, like, let's say if it's 1 hour, it's $1,000. 2 hours, it's 2. 3 hours, 4. You know, like I said, it doubles every hour. 4 hours, 8. And after they come up and be like, hey, did you put this note on my truck? I'm like, yeah, I did. Move it, otherwise it will get towed. I already notified the police about it. I did not give you the permission to park here. You have to ask to park in front of somebody's house around here. You know, I'm going to tell them that. You know, I'm going to tell them, you have to ask to park in front of somebody's house. Nobody's out. Can't park there. You're shit out of luck. If your friend's next door, park in front of his house. If you come in here, then it's fine. If I know you, fine. If you're buying something off me, fine. You know, that's the only time I'm going to allow it. If you're buying something off me, if I know you, or you're just going to park it on the road because you fucking live there. He's like, well, I'm not going to block my friend's driveway. I said, too fucking bad. Your friend will be less mad at you for getting the house called for illegally parking your truck in front of their driveway than I will be. He's like, don't give me attitude. I said, I'm not giving you attitude. I'm going to give you attitude. I'm going to be smacking the fuck out of you. Phone went off, see who texted me. Oop, dropped my battery. No, it's just now I gotta get off and grab my battery, because I signed up for the text notifications for the C-Boys. For their giveaways and all that. Must be lost, you know. So looks like a fucking e-bike, so I don't feel as bad. So, and if he confronts me, I'm gonna tell him, the police have been notified. You do anything, the police are watching my cameras. So they're gonna bet, you know, come for you, not me. The police are, you know, I tell them that the cops are tapping my fucking cameras, and they're gonna come for you because you swung first. You know, I'll have the evidence that you did it, and you can't deny it. He's like, yeah, I can. I said, no, you can't. I'm going to tell them that I pay property tax from the middle of my road to the fence in my backyard. You know, and I'm going to tell them, until you start paying the property tax, for me, you are, I'm going to tell them, you're no longer allowed to be in front of my house. No ifs, ands, or buts. He's like, well, what do I gotta do to clear this? I said, give me the grand. Tell him, give me a grand. I'll drop everything right now. I'll give you 48 hours to do it. I'll tell him you got that. He has 2 days to give me the money. If not, I'm pressing charges. Like, just for going to my friend's house right here, I said, like I said, stop being lazy. Don't park in front of my house. I have first fucking right to park in front of my own house before you do. I have right to park in front of my house before you do. My family has a right to park in front of my house before you do. My family comes before you. He's like, where do I come in your list of people coming before me? I said, you're dead fucking last.